Christmas time. A time to, I don't know, do things. If you're religious, a time to celebrate Jesus. If you're Jewish, a time for, what is it called again? I probably should have made a script, but I'm raw dying it. I can't talk. Point is, Christmas. It's not Christmas Day yet, but Hanukkah, that's what it's called. Anyways, everyone has different things they do for Christmas, and me personally, I do the Santa shit. I like Santa. I like getting presents, and I like giving presents. So here is my present to all of you. Day 5 of the PF 10 Days of Christmas. I went around asking 3 people for Christmas stories. One gave me a lot, one could not think of anything, and one he's MIA. He did not text anything. But that's okay. Because my dad has a lot of Christmas stories to share.
One Christmas story that stands out in my head is when Lisa left and took Gabby right before Thanksgiving, like 2 days before Thanksgiving, no notice. And Uncle Bertie was alive. He came over and he asked me what's wrong, and I told him that Gabby was gone. I remember he told me to be right back, and he came back with a bunch, I don't know where he got it from, a bunch of Christmas lights and decorations, and a case of beer. I was still 16, I was 17. 17 still. And he put on Christmas music and told me to cheer up and put a Santa hat on me, and me and him started decorating. I remember we're both trying to hang this thing. We're both standing on the edge of the couch, and we both fell off, and we landed on the bottom of the couch. We're laughing our asses off, drunk as fuck. And Grandpa came over and said, "Damn, bro, you got him drunk again." That always stands out in my head. I always remember that Christmas. That's where that Merry Christmas banner came from. It's from that long ago. Being a little kid, having an upstairs and downstairs. Grandpa being hungover one morning and yelling ho 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 and trying to get downstairs real quick. And I remember him falling down the stairs. And I hear him rolling. At the very bottom, you hear boom. And Grandma yelled, "Hey, I'm fine, babe." I guess that's where I got that "I'm fine" whenever I fall. Is one year. I don't remember if I was in kindergarten or right about to hit kindergarten. Grandma and Grandpa used to leave us by ourselves all the time. I was in charge of me and Jay. At that age, in kindergarten, I was in charge of Jay. Anyway, I left us alone one day, and I told Jay to go take one of the packages and poke a little hole in it and see what it was. So he started opening it, and he had his hands on there, so I grabbed him and made him rip open the gift. And it was a G.I. Joe toy. And we were always told when we were kids that the boxes underneath the tree were empty boxes until Christmas Eve when Santa filled them. So we suddenly realized that there was one G.I. Joe toy in one of the boxes, so there had to be more toys in the rest of the boxes already. So we got opening everything up, and we're playing with the G.I. Joe toys, and we got this army helmet and a machine gun. And we took them out, and we were wearing our army helmets, and we had the machine guns. And we were chasing each other around the house, playing machine guns with each other.
God.
And the front door opened, and Grandpa immediately yelled the GD word. "GD Junior!" He knew it was me. And I remember he told us to go upstairs and we went upstairs, and we're still wearing our helmets. He told us to take off the GD helmets and put them back under the tree. We went upstairs, and he came up there a little while later and beat our asses. I remember being upstairs crying, and Grandpa raving and raving. I remember him saying the Christmas that was canceled, that was it. And then Grandma was like, "I guess we'll rewrap it." And he was like, "But these dumbasses already know that there's no Santa now." And Grandma was like, "Well, maybe they don't realize that Junior was chasing Jay around with a damn army helmet that he's getting on Christmas Day and shooting him with the machine gun that was supposed to be his big gift." Anyway, I remember that year. Like, it was an unspoken rule never to speak about it, but that was the year we knew Christmas was not, Santa was not real. So all the toys, all the empty boxes were really gifts underneath the Christmas tree that I fucked up by making Jay open it. And I remember he kept peeking little pieces of it. And Finally got mad at him. I said, come on, you fat ass, just open it. I made him rip it open. If I could have blocked that memory out of my mind and pretended that Santa just put the gifts there early when I was in kindergarten, which was right around that time frame, if not the year after, in elementary school, the teachers all told everyone that Santa Claus was coming to the school. And was all fucking excited and sitting in my chair, and then they took us all to the cafeteria, and we were going to get in there and sit on Santa's lap and get a candy cane. And I'm walking around all smiling and stuff, and I walked up to Santa, and I looked at him, and I could tell it was a brown Santa sitting in the chair. And to make it worse, everybody kept saying, Larry, what's your mom doing with Santa Claus? Because Grandma was standing behind him, completely not dressed as Mrs. Claus, just helping Santa out. I remember looking at Grandpa, and I remember looking at my mom, and I was so fucking embarrassed. They were like, why is your mom over here helping Santa Claus? And then one of the kids started singing, I saw Mama kissing Santa Claus, and I was like so humiliated. And that happened a year apart from each other, so that was pretty bad right there.
So that was it. That was the that was the Christmas stories. I hope all of you enjoyed it. And yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll see y'all in the next PF 10 Days of Christmas. Woo! Christmas! We love Christmas!